outside, I was coming back.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to tell him, you know, if I had to go to the bathroom, you know, there's a fun example.
Yeah.
I'm going to be out of sight. I have to be, you know, and I have to tell him. I said, oh, you know, this is me, and I'm going to be just over that building, and I'll be back in a few minutes. And here's your carrot and your hay.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. And it took probably 5 or 6 rides before he believed me and decided that he wouldn't have to haul the trailer to pieces while I was gone. Dan's a little more liberating that way. I got my hay and I'll check in with you. But he knows me. Boy, if I start coming across the showgrounds and he sees me.
You're in the radar.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, I like that walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the walk we know and love. Huh. Trot again? Yeah. Doesn't have to be that trot. I know, that's the one you know. Starts off at such high speed.
I know.
Tail starting to go back and forth. Your head went down when you went through the dip, but it was at the speed.
Yes.
There's better.
There was a breath.
Yeah. Keep going.
Nice.
You have a neck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my son was so mad the other day.
Oh.
I'm going to be taking one of the turkeys over to the school to have show and tell.
Uh-huh.
And I decided I'd take my Tom just because he's kind of dim and he's slow.
Yes.
He's easy to manage. And my son was so mad that I'm not taking his hen. Ronnie, your hen can jump 4 feet straight up in the air.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. And in the confines of our yard, kind of fun to watch. But with a small group of children in a half circle around, not what I really want to deal with. With our Tom, he just fluffs.
Mm-hmm. And shows off.
Yeah. I said, you know, he's not going to leap in some kid's face, and your bird will try and jump on someone's shoulder.
Yeah.
And nobody else is prepared to handle that. So, why does he have to go? He's not even the smart.
Oh, wow. Oh, poor Ronnie.
Yes, his was the one that got on the barn roof the other day I told you about.
Yes.
Yep. Since curtailed that activity, but as she gets bigger, she won't be able to be quite so agile.
Yeah.
But right now, they're only 4 months old.
They get big fast, don't they?
Yeah. Well, they breed them to.
Oh, that's right.
Pretty much go from June to Thanksgiving. And that's they were born into June. So yeah, they'd be about the right size for a Thanksgiving feast coming up very soon. I think she was probably around 13 pounds, and he's probably 15 or 16. Considering they were smaller than a tennis ball.
Yeah.
But then once they get to that size, after that, they pretty much just put on weight. That's why they often don't live very long after that span, because they put on so much fat, they tend to have strokes. So our guys have the advantage that they've got a 12 by 36 corral and barn stall to play in, plus about an 1/8 acre in the orchard. It's the get out it every day. So there's a lot more activity going on.
Now, what's in your orchard?
Oh, a pomegranate tree that they're kind of fascinated with.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, we've got 2 pear, plus an Asian pear, a lemon, scraggly little lemon tree that's pathetic. The remnants of the apple tree that died. And sadly, we don't have plum or cherry anymore. I had some kind of weevil that got into my stone fruits and destroyed those. So the sprinkler systems are still out there for them if I want to drip line to a new tree, but the tree's no longer there. I'm loving my pomegranate. It's really weird. It's a dwarf pomegranate.
Uh-huh.
Pomegranates are good size though, but the fruit inside is pink instead of that dark red.
Oh, wow.
Which is really good with children. It doesn't stain.
Ah, yes.
And that's a very drought-hardy tree. Once they're established, they don't require water very often.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's little leaves, and they're kind of a Mediterranean tree anyway. So I'm thinking I might put another one of those in there. And the turtles love hanging out. We have the tortoises that live out there.
Ah.
They hang out under that tree all summer long. So it does have a lot of shade. And the pears are good. They're just about ripe. We have two kinds. It's a Bartlett, and I'm not sure what the other one is.
Oh,
We were there
boy.
before we moved in. So they were old little stunted trees when we got there. And then I have a vegetable garden that's
Oh.
raised beds to keep the tortoises out.
Ah.
There's a nice walk. Huh. Should we go do a nice walk today? You have to put your bridle back on.
Yeah.
Oh.
She'd probably be very agreeable with that. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. What a good horsey. You look so pretty in your saddle. Come on. Come on. Ranch Queen has done dog shows,
Oh, okay.
and she had a dog show friend over there with her watching her work her horse.
Uh-huh.
She said, I won't be impressed until she heals, so she taught her to heel. She said, we do the round pen work, and then I turn around and Athena runs around behind me and comes and parks. And I thought, now I'm going to have to teach Gertza to kind of do that, come to my hand like that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm just making macrame hanging planter out of this. Okay, slowly but surely
Here.
we're just peeling off parts here.
Got it.
Okay. I'll just put it right along.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll find one
Just
end
drop
of this
that and
Mobius
I'll
strip
fix
that I've developed.
just drop it
I'd
off.
like to just drop it, but it seems to have gone through some parts of the bridle while we were working, so just dropping it isn't releasing everything. Naturally, I grabbed the longer end where it's attached. There we go. Okay. Leave you up there. Life is grand. Hi. Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you how she's doing.
Yeah, mentally she's having some rough time right now. We have good conversations. She calls me. I call her from time to time and just kind of check base with her. I really wish she had somebody at home. She goes into a house full of dogs and cats, but
It's not the
it's
same.
not the same as having a conversation with someone who understands what you're going through. But yeah, the other day, last Friday or Saturday, I guess I was talking to her. She had her chemo on Monday, and then just dealing with stuff. And she says, I am. They say depression is something that you're likely to go through.
Uh-huh.
I get that. What I don't get is bursting into tears the moment, just the drop of a hat for no good reason. Because I'm not a person who cries much anyway, and I sure don't cry at work. But I have someone come up to me in the hall and say, hi, how you doing? And I burst into tears. It's like, oh, great. That's going to be me. I'm going to be the Kleenex gal. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. So, she was feeling a little nauseous. That's to be expected. And then, headaches hit us the first night. And after that, I'm just really, really tired.
Yeah.
And when she talked to her oncologist, I guess a week after, we're going to do this every 2 weeks, she, did give you a pretty strong dose this first time around. And we will back off a little bit on the second one. So you just kind of need to see what you can handle.
Yeah.
And how you handle it. And so, okay, so it will be a week and 2 weeks and 5 days before she has the next treatment. And then it'll be Fridays. Miserable on Saturday, I guess.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, she was mad because she wasn't sure how she was going to be feeling, so she held off entering an actor ride, which is supposed to be tomorrow. Tried to get into it, I think Tuesday. Well, they closed the ride because they had 75 riders.
Oh, wow.
But they didn't post it on their site that there'd be a limit. And normally 100 is the limit.
Oh,
and a
okay.
ride manager is certainly entitled to have however many they can handle, but it wasn't clear, I guess, if there was going to be a limit on it. Well, then she tried to add, and they denied her entry because they're at their limit. And she's looking at the entries, and she's like, okay, but 6 of these riders are buddy riders. They're not even being judged. The buddy riders are alone.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's because they're too green to do this, or they're just kind of curious to see what it is, or they don't have that money.
Right.